Hey guys, my name is Noah Shelton. I am 17 years old and I go to NewSpring, Columbia. I grew up in a little town in Texas going to a Southern Baptist church, and my mom actually led me to Christ whenever I was about 7 years old. I remember we were on the highway going to the grocery store, and I asked her what it meant for Jesus to come into your heart and take over and to be your Lord and your Savior, and to surrender your life to Him. And so there in the car on the highway, she prayed with me, and she led me to Christ that day. A couple months later, my parents become missionaries, and we end up moving to Brazil. And then we lived there for a couple years, and then in 2005, we moved back to the United States. And my dad gets hired as a children's pastor at another church in Anderson. And then I get baptized at that church in 2006. And then I have a friend who invited me to go to Ignite with him. And so I went and completely loved it, and came back and told my family all about it. And my brother thought it was the best thing ever and really wanted to go to Fuse the next week. And then I told my parents about it, and they had the exact opposite reaction. And I had already heard some things about NewSpring and about the student ministry, and so they said they weren't going to stop us from going, but they said that they would never go themselves. So me and my brother kept on going and started going to the 6 p.m. services on Sundays, and started volunteering at KidSpring at the 4. And then we actually end up moving to Columbia because my dad gets hired as the KidSpring pastor in Columbia. And so in 2009 we moved here to launch the campus, and now that's where we are, and I completely love it. And now I get to serve with the production team and the guest services team, and now I'm in a small group with other senior guys from my high school, and just trying to get in the Word every day and read my Bible, and listen to the Lord and follow Him and learn the different disciplines of being a disciple of Jesus. I think a leader is someone who has a lot of influence and knows how to love people and knows how to serve people, because like it says in Matthew 20 about how Jesus came not to be served but to serve. And so I think that's definitely a big part of being a leader, is being willing to serve. And so I think I need to grow in the way I serve, and being able to love people more. And so thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for considering my application.